Hello guys, so today I want to introduce you to one of our new products. It's the solid single walls available for our awning range. Now, being a generic awning wall, these will actually fit on the 270 XT Max, the 270 XT, as well as the 180 degree XT Max awning. Basically, a generic wall for our entire awning range. Now let's have a look. So inside the kit, you basically get this bag, and inside of the bag, you'll see a few things. So we get the solid awning itself. Now this is literally a solid block out. So made out of the same 260 gram ripstop material that we use on the awnings itself and on the full wall sets. You effectively have got one complete awning wall. You're provided with 2 poles as well as 3 pegs to peg the wall down. Now also in these kits comes a little tab like this. Now these little tabs are for the older awnings which don't have a spigot eye sewn into the awning itself. So simply with these, you walk over to the front end of the vehicle to where your single arm is, loop it through, pull it back on itself, and just tighten it and pull it through. And once it's on, it can actually stay there, and you can use it for your poles over and over again. There we go, so that's in place. Now what I generally like doing is popping up my poles first. So this is gonna come in, go through that little loop there, bring it all the way down to the vehicle, and fasten it like such, and as well as this pole into the second arm over there, and open it up like that. As far as the walls go themselves, the walls being generic are what we want to call a one size fits all. It's never going to be a perfect fit. It's not designed to be a perfect fit around the entire thing. For that, our full wall kits are designed. But for this purpose, it's purely a shade blockout, a wind blockout, or if you've got some prevailing wind and rain, you can actually use it to stop that as well. Now, what you will notice is that we've got a zip line over there, and we've got this end patch. Now we've got the end on either side, and that is there so that you can have the soft material rubbing against your vehicle so you don't scratch your vehicle with a zip run. The reason why we've made it removable, which I'll show you like this with a zipper, the reason why we've made that removable, so if you were to have 2 single wall sets, you can simply attach your second wall onto that, and I will show you that shortly. So I'm going to place this onto the correct position there, zip it back up like such, and literally come in and velcro this wall into position. So just follow the velcro along, run your hand along it. Now this is the full velcro hook and loop system, so it's extremely strong. It's been around for years, and it's the original generic A-grade top quality stuff. So once that's in position like that, you can now take your pegs and peg down the bottom. Now I brought my little pocket knife with me just to quickly open up these. There we go, very easy, and there we go. Alrighty, now grabbing your hammer, and I'll quickly shoot over and get that. Now as a typical camper, I didn't bring my hammer with, but I have got my trusty axe that I tend to use as my hammer in my camping situation. But basically bringing that down in the adjustable eyelets. Now the nice thing about these, as same as our full wall kits, is that you can have an adjustability in it. So a standard vehicle will actually go about 2.1 meters high. These kits will push all the way and extend up to 2.3 meters high of awning wall height. Now on my Land Cruiser, as you can see, it's a 2-inch lifted vehicle with 34-inch tires, just giving you some idea of height. It's generally a pretty high vehicle. So simply these walls, get them into position like that. I'm going to peg it down because there's a bit of a breeze today. So that's just giving you real time, showing you how to put that up. So a nice bit of a windbreak there, just blocking off and full block out on the single wall. Now I've brought a second wall along just to show you, if you were to add 2 together, roughly where it will be lying from the front of this XT Max. Bearing in mind that you can move this panel to any position. It's just there as a shade block out, like I said before, and really easy just to move around. So I'll grab my second wall that I brought with today, just to give you an idea of what 2 walls look like when they're actually together. So same thing, it comes with a full setup like that in a bag. There's the wall with pegs and everything like the previous wall kit. Now in this instance, I'm going to take one of the poles and attach my one pole into position there, as I'm using the existing pole from the previous wall on that end. pick this up. There we go. Get the Velcro side. Now, what I'm going to do in this instance is remove that little protective side piece like that, and then I can zip this onto the other wall. The same thing on this end, remove the side piece like that. There we go. And now you can actually connect these two walls together. So very easily connect them together into position like that, and bring this around the outside of the pole so that the pole is on the inside, and you're literally going to come around and Velcro that all the way along there. I'll just come back here and complete this by zipping it down all the way into position. Now the same thing on this, you can literally take a peg and peg that side down as well. Now that is just giving you two walls up, nice shade protection, and honestly really good sunblock out. So now let me walk with me as I take this wall kit across to the 180 XT Max awning. Let's go and have a look at it over there. So yeah, as you can see, we've got the 180 XT Max awning, and on this awning I'm just showing you again the single solid walls fitted out. Now we've got two pairs, or not two pairs, but rather two single sets making a pair of single solid walls, and it virtually covers, well, definitely covers more than half. So with one extra wall you will cover the entire 180 XT Max awning if you really chose to. Being the solid blockout pallet, really neat on this, and fitting all the way down to the ground with that 600 gram not ripstop PVC bottom. Now the PVC bottom on these, the reason why we're going with PVC on the bottom, it's really easy to clean, so making a great cleaning area for when you get mud spray, salt. Being the one that's on the bottom and dragging along the ground a bit, that's the one that's going to get the dirtiest the quickest. So we made it out of the black 600 gram PVC. But that's basically two on there and on the front arm, and we have fitted the poles. Now let's go and have a look at the last one of our awnings, the 270 XT awning, and how the walls fit onto that. So over here we've already set up the single walls, and this is a solid single wall on the Bush Company Hilux. Now as you can see, and I was explaining the height and adjustability of these awning sidewalls, is the Hilux being a slightly lower vehicle, this is running on a 30 set of 32-inch tires and a 2-inch lift, unlike the Land Cruiser is a lot lower. I've actually gone down to the uppermost eyelet. In other words, most of the canvas is there, and we've got that excess PVC base tucked in underneath. Now that's a 600 gram splash PVC base on the bottom there, and on the side here 260 gram polyester ripstop canvas with an infused acrylic resin, making it nice waterproof. Water will just bead off this solid wall, giving you the ultimate block out and screening off. Guys, this is obviously two walls set up in this position. On this awning you could virtually attach 4 of these to enclose a 270 XT awning completely. Now thank you for watching the product review on our solid single wall sets on all 3 of our awnings, and as you know, it universally fits all of our awning range. One wall fits all. Some of them overlap, some of them don't, and some of them fit really neatly just like this, depending on the awning layout. Guys, for more information on our product, go to thebushcompany.com. Don't forget to go bush, and I'll catch you later.